So recently, Bitcoin dumped from $70,000 all the way down to $66,000, primarily due to this scare where the US government moved $2 billion worth of Bitcoin that was confiscated from Silk Road. And funny enough, all of which happened after Donald Trump announced the 200,000 Bitcoin that was confiscated from Silk Road would not be sold, and instead they would consider turning that into a national strategic reserve. So needless to say, the movement of Bitcoin spooked the market out. But now question is this enough of a dump to end the bull run? And my answer to that is no, because this is what the macro picture on Bitcoin looks like. That was just a minor pullback on what appears to be a very clear uptrend for Bitcoin. But it's not just this uptrend, guys. We've been talking about multiple bullish systems that Bitcoin has managed to reclaim and is now signaling continuation. So let's go over them. The monthly bullish system on Bitcoin was price against the monthly 10 simple moving average. We are looking for price to live over the monthly 10 simple moving average. Historically, every single time that Bitcoin has broken the 10 simple moving average, have we witnessed an ensuing dump that then propels Bitcoin into bear market territory. As far as this current monthly picture is concerned, notice how this most recent dump all the way down to $54,000 got picked up where? The monthly 10 simple moving average. We bounced right off of it and we're currently living well over that region. And for as long as Bitcoin is over the monthly 10 simple moving average, I'm saying bull run still intact. The second bullish system is Bitcoin against the weekly Ichimoku cloud, and right now the setup is completely bullish. What makes the setup bullish? Well, we're looking for 3 tick marks here. Price living over the weekly cloud, the weekly Ichimoku cloud being green, as well as a bullish TK cross. And as you can see, price is currently living over the cloud, so we got a tick mark right here. Is the weekly cloud green? And yes, it is. Look at how beautiful that cloud is right there. So we got the second tick mark on the checklist, and now the third point is a bullish TK cross. Do we have that? And yes, we do. We actually got the bullish TK cross right here when Bitcoin was sitting at around 26.2K. That came in on June of last year, and notice it has remained bullish ever since. A bullish TK cross is when the Tenkin is living over the Kijun. So that blue line is over the red line, which gives us our entire bullish recipe as far as the weekly cloud is concerned. Now, the third bullish system that we're looking at is none other than price against the weekly and the bi-weekly dynamic indicator. Guys, the dynamic indicator has been keeping Mango stress-free now ever since the cycle began back in Jan of 2023. We've been bidding every single dip into dynamic support, and notice we've been rewarded every single time. In fact, I want to give a big shout out to Blag, who is a Mango Dynamic user and a seedling. He says the dynamic kept you out of Bitcoin for the entire bear market, and to me, 0 shakeouts during consolidation. And he also goes on to say that as soon as it was reclaimed, it led to a 30% gain. This has technically kept the entire community safe and stress-free so far on the Bitcoin trend trade. Not just that, check out the Mango EQ tracker. Guys, we're currently in bullish compression zone. The last time we were in bullish compression zone was right here. This is when Bitcoin was hovering at $26,000. Prices bounced off dynamic support and rallied all the way up to $70,000. We're in that same zone of bullish compression once again. By the way, the Mango Dynamic Indicator also comes with a Mango EQ tracker. So if you find that you don't have access to the EQ tracker just yet, just hit me up on Discord and I'll set you up. Now, this is Bitcoin against weekly dynamic support, and this is Bitcoin against bi-weekly dynamic support. And once again, this too has kept us on the right side of the trend ever since we broke out of that 30K region. This most recent dip in $255,000 was actually our first test of the bi-weekly dynamic cloud. And this is where Sean told each and every one of you that, hey, this is a buy the dip opportunity. He laid out an entire system for you guys on stream over and over again. And so our system of price against the weekly and the bi-weekly dynamic cloud is also bullish. Now, the fourth system is one we went over most recently, and many of you guys really enjoyed this one. We call this the Bitcoin bullish stew, primarily hinged on 2 indicators. The first one is the Bollinger Band that you see on my chart, and the second one is the MACD oscillator. What we're looking for over here is for price to live over the Bollinger midpoint. The midpoint is that red line swinging right through. That's the midpoint midpoint. We want to see price live over the midpoint on the weekly time frame, plus the MACD indicator crossed bullish on the weekly time frame. That triggers our Bitcoin bullish stew system. The last time we backtested the system all the way from the cycle of 2019, and we noticed that every time Bitcoin took out that weekly midpoint on the Bollinger plus the MACD cross bullish, that signaled continuation for Bitcoin. Now remember, we need 2 check marks for the system to go off. So how many do we have? Is price currently living over the Bollinger mid? And yes, it is. So we have 1 check mark on the system. How about the MACD cross? And no, we do not. The MACD is still cross bearish. We want to see the blue line cross over the red line, and that would be our bullish crossover setup. So for now, we only have a partial trigger on the Bitcoin bullish stew system. But as soon as we have this being triggered as well, where the blue line crosses over the red line, I say the high probability outcome is Bitcoin actually rallying from here. What's the next target that we're looking at? The next target comes in at around $95,200, which lines up with the measured move of this beautiful falling channel formation. So this is to say that yes, while Bitcoin did dump, we're still looking good on the macro scale. Bull run signatures are all still intact. Now, of course, I will be keeping a keen eye out on all of these systems. So if you guys want to keep up with me, make sure you're hitting the sub and the bell icon. Also, if you're someone who is looking to actively trade this bull market, but you don't want to be relying on everyone else's calls, you want to be able to spot the best trades when you see them, then I definitely suggest checking out the Mango Seed program. It has changed a lot of traders' lives and taught them a stress-free approach to trading, where trading is a part of their life and not the other way around. You can go ahead and check out the course material. You get indicators with all of this, and to top it off, there is a beautiful Discord family where you get extra alpha. You can come in, ask as many questions as you want, share your thoughts, make friends, and let's all grow together. It is a commitment, so if you have any questions on the program, just get into the Discord chat and ask away. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed today's analysis. I will now see you in the Discord chat. Ciao.